Hi, I'm Lizzie and this is Reads and welcome to my Sprintathon weekly reading vlog. So week 3 of December of Vlogmas, whatever you want to call it. And I am not really reading very much, but I'm going to try and change that. I've got quite a lot on my TBR this month. I'm about 30 pages into The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. If you watched last week's reading vlog, you know I went to see the play in London and I'm just like in that moment. But I really want to take this slowly, so this isn't like my main, I'm not going to try and chug through it kind of read. So I'm reading that. I'm the first chapter into All the Fields by Olivia Dade, which won out on my try chapter tag. So I am reading that as well. I'm going to try and finish that, get that finished as soon as possible, really. And I did start a bookshop Christmas, I think, which was one of my Kindle Unlimited romance books, and I haven't really made very much progress with that. I'm not sure it's kind of what I want to read. I might try and read it a little bit more till we meet the love interest at least before DNFing. Also I want to read Lumberjanes because that has come back onto Scribd for me, so that is going to be my lunchtime read because I want to get that series wrapped up and ticked off my list. And other than that, I'm not sure. Maybe towards the end of the week, if I can get like a couple of the standalone books off my TBR in the first initial days of the week, I could potentially start Live Ship. It's a tough one. It really is a tough one. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Last Lumberjanes volume.
You're doing so well, Sandra. Yeah, but I'm loving it.
Toasty for my snack for Sprintathon sprints. So I don't think I actually updated you at all yesterday or this evening. I haven't really been reading a whole lot. I went to my work Christmas meal yesterday evening, which was nice. I had a really good time. It was nice to see some people that I haven't seen in a while, obviously being work from home, but I'm just not really in like a really reading headspace at the moment. I just got a bit of a headache. I'm feeling quite under the weather, just like with like stress and things like that. So on my lunch break I am going to do some scrapbooking, which I will insert a clip of here just for a bit of fun. So yeah, hope you enjoy this, and I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done. It's Thursday morning. What have I done? I barely read anything. Yesterday I had like a Christmas like little like feasty thing with my friends, like my best friends, and that was really nice. But I barely read anything, so I'm still like halfway through The Boy Called Christmas. I haven't been like listening while working. I just haven't had haven't been able to for some weird reason. I haven't read any more of All the Fields. Literally nothing. I have finished Lumberjanes. I don't know if I told you about that. I read the last 2 volumes of Lumberjanes. I thought it was 1 volume, but it was like 1 volume and then half a volume separate from the other volume. So I read that separately. There's like 2 more books I have read, and I actually liked it. I liked the ending. It's kind of what I expected. A little bit rushed. Again, did the art style change? I don't know, but I enjoyed it, and overall I'd say the overall series was a 4-star. Even though like most of the volumes got 3 stars and a couple of 4 stars. But overall I'd give it 4 stars for the entire thing, so I enjoyed it the most. But I decided that I'm going to read Law of Olympus today, and this is by Rachel Smythe, so Law of Olympus Volume 1. And I thought, my thinking is that I think this might get me into some reading, because it's fun, fast, colourful, should be good. So, my Luma Crate Box arrived at 7:30 in the morning, and it was early, and it woke me up. But it's here, and I'm going to unbox it for you because this hasn't been a very interesting vlog so far. So unbox this Luma Crate then. So, Cursed, December 21, spoil cards. I'm going to do that there. First of all, we have, oh my god, a pin banner. I've been really wanting a pin banner because I have not got one for my pin, so that'll be really cool. I could hang that up. Some paper and a pencil case that says, I want to survive this world that keeps trying to destroy me. I'll go through what they are when I check the spoiler card. A mug, love a mug, love an Luma Crate mug, to be honest. I've got 3 now. I think I've got 3. The Road Through Midnight. Not read that. Don't know if that's the name of the book or... Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That's really nice. We've got the pin, which I'm not going to look at because... Well. Oh my god. I got some Nevermore stickers. Look. Ah! I love these. I love these. Can't wait to use them. A 2022 calendar. That's pretty cool. Red, white and War Blue in January. I'll open the book and then I'll look at the pin because I don't know what the book is. Oh, this is nice. Oh. Oh look, it's a Marvelous Light by Freya Marsk, I think, and it's got this beautiful clear dust jacket. So it's beautiful, and under the dust jacket it's naked, but it's also clear and fantastic. It's got black sprayed edges. So I'm actually not sure what it's about, but it is really stunning. Yellow end papers. I like this design. It says Mystery, Magic, Murder, Marvelous by Alex E. Harrow. I think she wrote Discovery of Witches. A hidden world, a magical conspiracy, a thrilling romance. These end papers are just 10 out of 10. So good. Yeah, I love this. Quite happy actually because I needed a pin banner. Now let's look at the pin because I didn't want to spoil it. There we go. Absolutely fantastic. So let's look in here. Very happy as always. I think Luma Crate, I love it. A Road Through Midnight mug, inspired by the Winter Night trilogy. That's the Winter Night trilogy. This is Ninth House, of course. I've read Ninth House. I know Ninth House. This is inspired by Guy Serpent Thorn and Nevermore Sticker Street monthly collector's pin. And yeah, that's going to be really cool. I think I'm going to skip January just for like financial reasons. Yeah, Prison Healer, Pride the Orange Sheet, and yeah, I'm going to skip. I'm going to skip January, but not because I don't want the book. Well, I kind of do, but just because I don't want to spend the money. Right, I will speak to you soon and I'll chat to you when I've read something, I suppose. Just thought I'd let you know that I finished A Boy Called Christmas. I gave it 3.5 stars and that's by Matt Hay. It's a really sweet story and I really want to watch the show, but not much else to say about it. It was just a Christmassy story. And I have started Tic Tac Mistletoe N.R. Walker, which is... What are the vibes that I've written down in my book? Obviously, we have Hallmark type movie, male, forced proximity. So I'm literally the first chapter in, and I'm going to try and finish that today. So we'll see how I get on. Just thought I'd let you know that I'm on like chapter 5 of Tic Tac mistletoe, and it's really sweet. I like how there's no like awkwardness between them. They like automatically assume that they both like each other, so I quite like that. Thought that was quite good. This light's really annoying, isn't it? But I finished Law Olympus. It's not Law of Olympus. I finished Law Olympus. I don't know what I'm going to rate it yet. I'll let you know and I'll wrap up this afternoon because I'm hoping to read a fuck ton today. Ooh, but with no Christmassy content because it's been an un-Christmassy week for me. So it's Saturday and last night I went to see Spider-Man No Way Home and loved that. Thought that was excellent. Did some Christmas shopping this morning and going to do some baking with my niece this afternoon at Christmas baking, which I will show you some of if I can. And then, so I don't know if I spoke to you last, but is I have read, I'm currently finishing up Dipped in Holly, author's name here, which is like a smutty Kindle novella, Christmas novella, which I'm not really vibing with, but I'm like 10 pages from the end, so I'm just going to finish it. I kind of really want to read the Robin Hood books, but like, I don't know, because I feel like that's a lot, and I could be reading other things, and I should really finish All the Feels, but I kind of really want to read Live Ship because I saw Katie from Katie Brightness Reads tweet about Molly and Fitz, and that got me in the like Hob mood, and I feel like now I really want to read Hob, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to read a couple of Christmas picture books as well and then maybe get some Hob in later. We'll see. I don't think I actually updated you yesterday. I can't remember if I told you. Did I tell you that I read The Grinch yesterday? I did. And you will have seen a little few clips of me reading some Christmas picture books, which are my fave. I read The Snowman. I read The Snowman and the Snow Dog. And I read Mince Spies. Literally took less than 10 minutes. So easy. And they're so much fun. And I like just getting cozy and sitting there and drinking a drink and like eat snacks, you know, whatever, and enjoying those. So The Snowman and the Snow Dog were by Raymond Briggs, and they're based on illustrations by Raymond Briggs about the snowman who comes to life, basically. The Snowman is a silent book, but The Snowman and the Snow Dog is not a silent book. However, I did also read Mince Spies, which is one of my favourite Christmas picture books, and it's about the Christmas treats that are going missing in stores and the Mince Spies who are looking out to fix them and find what's going on. And then I got up to page 50 on All the Feels, and I'm definitely, by Olivia Dade, and I'm definitely in the mood for this. So I'm quite looking forward to picking this up and seeing how much of that I can get read. Probably won't get to get it finished tonight, but there's quite a lot to get read. And then we went to this Christmas Carol concert at our church, and then our church, the church around the corner, we don't usually go to church, it's just they do this Christmas Carol concert thing outside, and it's really nice. Carols by Candlelight it is called. And then came home, had some dinner, and watching Christmas film, but I just came to put my pyjamas on because I need to be comfy. It is the Monday morning and I have not wrapped this vlog up. I left it last night. I fell asleep I read till really late and it was quite dark and I hadn't updated you, but I got up to page 230 of Olivia Dade's All the Feels, and I actually really am enjoying it so far, finding it quite fast paced and enjoyable, but there's so much going on here and so much to read and to sort of get on with, but I do know that I still have a lot of you know, like to go, and I'm like the conflicts come quite early, or the point in which things start to take a turn has come quite early, which I'm enjoying, but I think like there'll probably be another third act conflict. This is Christmas week. It is Monday the 19th or 20th or something. Monday the 20th of December, and I'm going to have the most Christmassy, cozy week I can possibly imagine. I'm going to do all my favourite things, which includes hot chocolate, reading, hot chocolate, and watching Christmas movies. But I started my Christmassy week and with reading 3 of my favourite Christmas picture books. If you don't know this about me already, I love Christmas picture books. I think they're just so cute and funny and sweet. And I read Father Christmas by Raymond Briggs, which is like a very British telling of Father Christmas. He's a bit grumpy, he's a bit moany, but we love it. And then we're going on an elf chase by Martha Mumford, illustrated by Laura Hughes. I think for this one I am going to pass it on to one of my nieces, because I forget every year how it really is just, we're going on a bear hunt, we're going to catch a big one, run, that sort of thing, and lift the flaps, which is cute, and it's really beautifully illustrated, but I think it's a little bit more for my niece. And then we got one I do really love, which is Last Stop on the Reindeer Express, which is Maudie Powell Tuck and illustrated by Carl James Mountford, which obviously is Jade's favourite illustrator, Jade from Jade Ray Reads, and I just never realised that before, because yeah, I've had that book for a couple of years now, and that one's a really sweet story about a girl who's trying to get a letter to her dad who works away, and she wants to get it in time for Christmas, and she goes on the Reindeer Express. It's really beautiful. Illustrations are 10 out of 10, and it is sort of lift the flap cut out type thing, but it's not as, it's got a little bit more story to it than the we're going on an elf chase, elf hunt, going on an elf chase. I'm working until Thursday, so working from home again, so I'll probably have some like, I don't know if I'm just gonna listen to Christmas music in the background, or like go full out with like more Christmas audiobooks, but we shall see. I feel like literally every book has a one bed trope and then talks about how it's the one bed trope now. So many books I've read like the last couple of months have, and I love it. I really wanted to read all of the shorter like standalone books before I did this on my TBR for December, but I can't stop thinking about Robin Hobb, and I'm going to start Ship of Magic on audio. I will still be reading All the Feels physically as a priority, but I want to start this on audio, and I want to start it now. So that's just what we're doing. I'm so excited. I'm in the Hobb mood always. Also, I tried to listen to the audiobook of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and I don't know if I want to read it. I just am not getting the good vibes. At some point I will try and read the next chapter physically, see if that draws me in, but if it's not, I'm going to DNF. So I just thought I'd update you while I'm cooking my dinner. It's Tuesday and I've got sore lips, but I have read a book today, and that was called Fool Me Twice at Christmas by Camilla Isley, and I listened to it on audiobook. Sorry, got to stir my onions. I listened to it on audiobook whilst working today because it was quite fast paced, only 5 hours long, and yeah, I was really excited about it because it was like couple, like lifelong best friends, etc., who have to fake an engagement because it'll break their family's heart. They split up, and there's like it gets so complicated. And do you know what? It was just too short, far too short. Because like I was like, oh, where's the conflict? When's the conflict coming? When is everything coming? Like, this is really annoying. But it didn't. None of it came. Like it just right the last chapter, like a 5-minute chapter was there. So like 10 minutes before, like maybe like 20 minutes before the end, it was the conflict, and it all came to a head. And then there was the resolution. 5 minutes later, there was no epilogue. There was no like explaining to their family like why they did certain things, like apologising to their family, getting apologies from their family about their certain behaviours and the expectations upon them. And I just found it made it really lacklustre overall. But I'm just cooking dinner. I'm going to eat dinner, then I'm going to finish all the feels, and then this evening. But I will talk to you about my evening when it comes. In total, I finished 5 books yesterday. So I finished the Camilla Isley. I finished Olivia Dade's All the Feels, which I enjoyed for the most part. Thought it was really good. Thought one of the characters was way more fleshed out than the others, but I loved that character so much. So it's a double-edged sword. And I also read 3 Christmas picture books. So I read Christmas on Exeter Street, The Christmas Eve Tree, and what's that? The Snow Dragon. So yeah, I really liked reading those. And I filmed a wrap up for the first half of the month because I've read 28 books so far. Amazing. I'll link that down below because I talk a little bit more about some of the books there that you may have missed me talking about. So I picked up It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover and decided to read the second chapter physically to see if I liked it a little bit more, and I do find it quite interesting, and it is only like 360 pages, so I think I'm going to give it a go, but I don't know when I'm going to have time to read it. I'm really busy and I'm not really that in the mood for reading at the moment. Yeah, I've just been like distracted by other things, but Christmas. I've been distracted by Christmas, but I've already done quite a lot of reading this week, so I will keep updating you and vlogging and doing all sorts. Hello, so this is Lizzie from a few weeks later. Now, say a few weeks later. Yeah, about a week later since last time I spoke to you. I didn't update anymore because it's Christmas Eve, then it was Christmas, and I had all these grand plans that I was going to do like cute little Christmas clips, and it just never fucking happened, did it? Which is okay because I was just enjoying myself. I read 2 more books since this, and they were just The Night Before Christmas and One Christmas Wish by Catherine Rundle, which are 2 of my Christmas picture books. So I decided to bump these 2 vlogs together and make a nice bumper Christmas vlog, and it's going to go up tomorrow. Today is the 30th and tomorrow's the 31st, so you'll see it just before New Year's Eve if you're lucky. So yes, I didn't round off this year with all the vlogs that I wanted to, but I was just too busy enjoying Christmas, as Jesus would have wanted me to on his birthday. That's Gavin and Stacey quote if you didn't get it, but thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and I will speak to you again soon, maybe in the new year. Bye!